In today's video, me and Bear are going to teach you how to get the safest high poof ever with no snaps, no breakage, no tension, no nothing. Now the key to this is going to be Snappee. This video is in collaboration with Swirly Curly, the company that invented Snappies, okay? But my biggest question to y'all is, why me and Bear don't know about Snappies? Why y'all ain't never told us? What? Nuh-uh. What? Look, comment below if you ever told me about Snappee, okay? Comment below if you ever brought it to my attention, okay? Alright, that way you guys in the comments who don't know about Snappee can actually see everybody else who's using it as well, okay? Now let's go ahead and get into this video. But while we talking about crowd participation, why don't y'all go ahead and click that subscribe button? Come on, go ahead, clicky. We friends and whatnot. Click that subscribe button. Thank you. Okay, let's get to the nitty gritty. In my magical bag of high poof accessories, let me show you what we have. Yes, it is a plastic bag that I've had for quite some time. Now, you are going to need a spray bottle. I'm sorry mine looks like this. That is not YouTube camera ready, but whatever. You're gonna need some hairspray for those of you who have breakage around the edges like moi. And then you're gonna need a jelly of some sort, and might as well bring out your shampoo brush if you're trying to have a flawless laid look. And what else? Oh, can't forget, you're gonna need this. And anything else we'll get to in the process. But first things first, go ahead and spritz that fro with some agua. Now for your girl, I've actually been wearing a high poof, like, it's been like 2 weeks now. Okay, I really need to do my hair. But I've been trying out the Snappee, so I just have been wearing high poofs. Now this is an old braid out, which I always do my high poofs on old braid outs, just because it's when my hair is the most elongated. But what you're going to need is whatever jelly you prefer to use. Since high poofs tend to be those styles that you drag on, I try my hardest not to use any jellies that are like super flaky or hard. So I literally use the jellies. If you're curious about which one I'm using, I will definitely link a master list that has all of the best jellies for high porosity, low porosity natural hair. And I'll even link my master list to all my shampoos and conditioners that are absolutely the best, has the most slip, everything like that. It's just, you know, it's a master list that gives you the run through of the best products. I'm gonna link it above. But you want to place that around your perimeter, because obviously you want a sleek, nice style. Honestly, I really would just wear my fro like this on any given day, but I got to get this filmed. Now what you want to do is take your wave brush. Now this is important because you want a wave brush that is soft bristled and it's not double-sided, okay? That's important because if you get a double-sided wave brush, what you're going to do is when you brush your hair obviously is going to flip onto the other side, and usually the other side is hard. So then when you go to brush, you're just going to rip all of your hair out. And I'm saying this because I know a lot of us are using our significant other's wave brush, and I have messed my hair up plenty of times doing that. Now you want to work in sections, okay? You want to make sure that you take your little paw and you're pulling up on the hair to get the most length. And on top of that, you want to make sure you don't have any kinks or mats at the base of your poof, okay? You want to make sure everything is detangled. Now, since I'm working in the front here, I usually like to go hit those sides next. And you want to be deliberate about the hair that you grab, just because you want to make sure, like I said, can't stress it enough, that there is no matted hair or no lumps and bumps. And in order to keep everything sleek and smooth, you need to be pulling that fro up. So you can go ahead, you know, brush the sides if you feel like it. Take this process really slow. Really slow and deliberate. You have all the time in the world, okay? Because a slayed high poof that was given TLC during installation is always the best high poof. And this is also why it's so important that you're able to grab your hair, you know, fist your hair in the way that I keep telling you, because you need both of your hands to make your high poof as sleek and upscale as possible. All right. Now, if you are real and if you are real, why do I always start something like that? If you are serious about your high poof game, a lot of times I'll take my detangling brush, and because your hair should have already been detangled, you can take your little brush and basically just comb upwards. Now, this shouldn't be scary because, like I said, your hair should already be detangled. Okay, now for me, this tends to be the hardest part, and it is literally just centering the poof. That is so difficult for me. My poof will always be to the left or to the right. You want to make sure you get it right in the middle. All right. And it's a little more difficult for me because I'm literally on camera doing this, but it's okay. It's all right. Now you're going to take your Snappee. I have mine right here. I decided to use the brown ones just so you guys can really see what they look like on camera. Really cute. And I'm just going to unsnap one. And don't worry, they unsnap really easily, but I chose to do it this way first, so it made it a little difficult. But I'm gonna need y'all to comment in the comment section if my poof is actually centered. All right, because like, I'm nervous. But when you go to install your Snappee, for those of you who are pushing your high poof all the way up to the top of your head like I am, I want you to grab this little excess and shove it where your pinky is. Your pinky is most likely back there. So take that excess from the front and shove it around your pinky. Because when you go to install this Snappee, you don't want anything in the way. And that is with any hair tie. You will basically put one end of the Snappee underneath your knuckle. Because remember, if your pinky's back there, then obviously your thumb is up here. So you'll place that underneath your knuckle or whatever is closest, and you'll take that opposite end and wrap it around. Bring it around town. There we go. Now here's a little snap it in. So I have my two sides right here. Now, what I really like about the Snappee is look how much slack it's giving me, okay? Now, if you want to be a tight person about this with all the tension, you can wrap this around a, what is it? What are we on, our third time right now? You can. And this is why it's so important that you're able to fist your poof, because you need to be able to let the poof go in order to wrap it a third time. And then you'll just snap it in the back or wherever you want to snap it. Clink. And voila, you good to go. Now, of course, you can do your floofing and your little primp and priming. However, I do want to let you guys know some key things about this Snappee though, why I'm using it. So I just wrap that around at max 3 times. Your girl does not have thick hair strands, but I do have a lot of hair density, which basically kind of equates to me having thick hair. Now I can wrap that guy around 3 times, and it will not cause any tension. All right, I can't wrap it around 4 times because my hair is still, you know, on the thick side, which is great because you really don't need to wrap it that many times. So when you're using shoelaces and you're using strings, you have so much to use that you tend to wrap it and overly wrap it. And the thing about those strings are, when you're wrapping them, they have no elasticity, which is great, That way, you know, nothing kind of gets scrunched into whatever elastic band they have going and rips your hair out, which is, you know, like I said, great. However, once you tie it too tight, since there's no elasticity, you're basically going to tie it in a knot or tuck the ends, and it's going to stay that tight. Okay, and that tie does not care about your freaking edges. All right, and so I started to notice that when I was using strings and shoestrings and all of that, that I just had so much leeway that I would keep wrapping and wrapping and wrapping. So I'm so happy I came across this Snappee, because it's not big enough for you to wrap it too many times and cause tension. Like, you really cannot cause any tension with these Snappees, which is great. And it has that nice little satin kind of elastic rubber thing going on. I don't really know how to explain it, but literally it's what you need for your hair. Because I've told you guys before in past high poof videos that when you use those shoestrings and those strings, they basically saw through your poof. And so if it's sawing through your poof, it's sawing through your edges. So you can probably look at my hair right now because I haven't sprayed it or laid anything down. But your girl does have some flyaways from breakage from the strings that I was using, sawing into, you know, that first layer of my poof. And that first layer of my poof is all the hair strands around the perimeter. So all of that was getting broken off when the string would saw through it. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go do my edges off camera, okay? Because, you know, edges can be real sacred, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I did my edges, sprayed with the hairspray. We're gonna go ahead and take my headband off. This headband is actually from Snappee as well. It's like an edge protectant type headband, right? Ta-da! I actually kind of want to leave the headband on. What do you guys think? Like, headband off or headband on? Because I was really liking what the headband was doing. What do you like? Comment down below. What do you guys think? I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Well, that is pretty much it. I love Swirly Curly's Snappee and their headband. Like, I am with this brand. It is Black owned, and y'all know I don't never get no coupon codes. I've been on this thing for like 4 years, and every company I work with just won't give me a coupon code. So I actually have one this time. Finally have a coupon code that is actually for a product that is going to benefit every natural. Okay, I feel like I won on this one. I really do. So I will leave the link to this cute headband. I will leave the link to the Snappees. Basically, I'm gonna leave all the information you need in the description box below. Okay, and I will leave that coupon code. If you use it, I get a little money too, so I really appreciate it. But all that information is going to be in the description box. All right, now click that subscribe button and share this video, because I really feel like not enough people know about Snappee, and I'm not understanding why. So let's let the community know. Share this video, thumbs up this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Peace out.